being in a world where constant doing can be glorified and the hustle rewarded with recognition, it's no wonder our worlds can feel like they're falling apart when the to-do list becomes overwhelming. We have a tendency to keep piling it on, continuously saying yes when it's just as vital for our progression to say no, especially if the yes means putting our own desires and self-care on the line. I'm Sherlock. I'm your yoga teacher for today, and I'm incredibly grateful that you're here to grow and move and breathe. If you're already finding value in this video, please hit the like button. And if by the time you get to the end of the flow you enjoyed your practice, I would love it if you subscribed so you don't miss any of my uploads. When the overwhelm begins to creep in, or worse, slams us when we're not expecting it, we need to come back to the basics, reground our hearts, heads, and nervous systems. And that's what this practice is for, to get grounded and ease the pressures and sense of burnout. Come connect to the earth as we meet on the mat. We'll begin by grounding down, finding connection with the earth, and also arriving in the body with the breath. So closing down the eyes. Really ground down through the sit bones, reach up through the crown, and take that breath deep into the pelvic bowl, down into the root chakra. Feel the belly, feel the chest open through the heart space and the collarbone. The exhale softens the body, sending that breath back down the spine. Having it arrive back in the pelvic bowl, navel draws toward the spine. Full deep inhale, fill the torso like water filling a glass. Slow releasing exhale, allowing everything to surrender and melt into the earth. One more full Agni Raj breath. Breathing deep into the pelvic bowl. Exhale, soften the body. Navel draws toward the spine. Just remain here with your eyes closed for a moment or two longer. Take the gaze inward. And notice as you focus on the breath, the connection with the earth begins to generate throughout the body. Slowly bow the head. Gently flutter the eyelids open. Roll over the knees. Let's come to find some grounding in Balasana, child's pose. So drawing the hips back to the heels, extend the arms out towards the top of the mat. Allow the forehead to meet the earth. Nothing to do here except focus on the breath and allow the body to surrender into the earth. Continuing with our full Agni Raj breath. Inhale, livens and breathes into the belly, into the pelvic bowl. The exhale softens and releases any tension into the earth. One more full breath. As we inhale, rise to a neutral tabletop. Hips are over the knees, shoulders are over the wrists. Breathe in, sweep the right arm up to the sky, find a little twist, open up through the heart space. Breathe out, weave the right arm under the left. We'll just come onto that right shoulder. And you can extend the left arm out towards the top of the mat. Square the shoulders off. So the shoulders
almost parallel with the earth. You'll feel a nice opening through that shoulder, the right shoulder. Just taking a few full breaths here. Really focusing on letting go throughout this practice. Nothing to do except be here for yourself and be here with your breath. One more full breath. And bring that left palm back towards the forehead. Press into the hand. Come back to a neutral tabletop. Breathe in. Sweep the left arm to the sky. Open up through the heart space. Maybe you feel some pops and crackles throughout the back and the body. Exhale, waving that arm underneath the right, coming onto the left shoulder. And just bringing the right arm out towards the top of the mat, squaring the shoulders off. Feeling a nice deep stretch, nice connection through the left shoulder this time. Last breath. Bringing that right hand back towards the forehead, press into the palm, lift the torso, come back to a neutral tabletop. Just making sure the knees are still hips width apart, hands are underneath the shoulders, so wrists under the shoulders. Tuck the toes, press into the palms, engage the core as you reach the tail up and back, downward facing dog. Really ground down through the fingertips. Draw those elbows in toward each other, opening through the collarbone. Send that inhale deep into the pelvic bowl. Notice as it lifts the tail up and back and draws the chest closer toward the thighs. Micro bend in the knees. Gently draw the heels toward the earth. Full Agni Raj breath. Deep into the pelvic bowl. Sending the breath through the torso into the collarbone. Exhale, navel draws toward the spine. Walk the hands back towards the feet. We'll come to find Uttanasana, forward fold. Allow the head and neck to hang. We're going to slowly rise, one vertebrae at a time. Just allow the head and neck to hang. Arms can hang. As the shoulders arrive, lift them up and back. Head and neck arrive last. Coming into Tadasana, mountain pose. So we're really going to find that connection and grounding with the earth through the feet. Connecting through all four corners of the feet. Still have a micro bend in the knees. Gentle engagement of the muscles through the glutes, the torso, the arms. Spread the fingertips wide to remind you that you're here with purpose and intention. Lift the gaze up just slightly and just draw the jawline back a little bit. Close down the eyes. Really envision the root system of your body, of your being, moving through the earth, finding that connection and that grounding. Creating stability, warmth, finding that support system. One more full Agni Raj breath, deep into the pelvic bowl. The breath lifts the heart space. The exhale softens the shoulders away from the ears. Navel draws toward the spine. The slight tilt of the pelvis as it draws closer toward the earth. Inhale now. You can open the eyes, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana, thumbs point back, shoulder blades melt down the back. Let's build and find some confidence. Exhale, bend into the knees. Draw the shoulder blades down the back, gently tilt the pelvis toward the earth, engage the core. We come into Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale deep into the pelvic bowl, lift the torso through the inhale. Exhale, find stability and strength. One more inhale. As we exhale, we're going to fold forward, come into Uttanasana. Inhale, bring the hands to the shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise halfway, bend into the knees, come back to Utkatasana chair pose, shoulder blades melt down the back. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Good. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, lower the hands, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bend into the knees, Utkatasana, shoulder blades melt down the back, engage the core. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hinge at the hips, fold forward. Allow the head and neck to hang. Breathe in, hands to shins, inflate the back, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe out, folding forward, come back to Uttanasana. Inhale, rise halfway, bend into the knees, tilt the tail toward the earth. Take an exhale. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. One more time, lower the hands as you inhale. Sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. We move through our practice with purpose and intention. Exhale, bend into the knees, Utkatasana chair pose. Take an inhale, nice long spine as you lengthen and elongate. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, nice long spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend into the knees, sweep the arms to frame the face, Utkatasana. Get deeper in the hips, shoulder blades melt down the back. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Take a step to the top of the mat. Step the right foot back. Come into your lunge, build your foundation. Breathe in, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Nice and strong. The back heel is stacked over the toes. Engage that back leg. Breathe into your power here as the inhale lifts the body away from the earth. Exhale, navel draws to spine. One more breath. Exhale, rotate the back foot so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Send the left arm to the future, right arm to the past, coming into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Shoulder blades melt down the back, gaze is over the front. Finding our strength, building our confidence. Inhale, lift the torso away from the earth, reach it towards the heavens. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Beautiful. Inhale, pivot up onto the ball of the back foot. Sweep the right arm towards the front of the mat, up and over the head, come back to crescent. Exhale, step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana, thumbs point back. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Lower the hands as you inhale, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, we're just going to step that left foot back, come into your lunge, stack the back heel over the toes, breathe in, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rise into crescent. Breathing into your power, grounding down through the feet, finding that connection with the earth as you reach the hands and the heart towards the heavens. Inhale, lift. Exhale, rotate that back foot so it's parallel with the short edge of the mat. Bend into that front knee. Right arm to the future, left arm to the past. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Gaze is over the front hand as we look towards the future. Letting go of the past. Full Agni Raj breath. As the inhale sends life into the pelvic bowl, into the root chakra. Exhale, navel draws to spine. Inhale, rotate up onto the ball of the back foot. Sweep the arms overhead, come back to crescent, nice and long. Exhale, step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Breathe in, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Breathe out, hands to heart center, Samastiti. Just heel toe the feet out, just a little bit beyond hips width apart. So we're going to bend into the knees, send the tail toward the earth, bring the elbows inside the knee creases, coming into Malasana, our garland pose. Breathing in, maybe you close down the eyes, but as we press the palms together, the elbows move into the knees and open the hips just that little bit more. Now, if this is not accessible for you, pop some blocks underneath the heels. Maybe you're just here in a goddess type pose. Just go to where your body allows. One more full breath. Visualize the seat, the roots of your being, breathing into the earth, creating and sustaining life. Good. Gracefully now we're going to lower the buttocks towards the earth. Soles of the feet meet the earth, knees point towards the sky. Sweep the arms out in front, engage the core, shoulder blades melt down the back, nice long spine as we slowly lower down. Remember to breathe. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower a little further, coming and bringing the back towards the mat. Beautiful. Coming into a bridge now, so you can bring the heels closer toward the buttocks. Maybe they meet the fingertips with them rested beside the body. We're going to press into the feet, lift the hips, gentle engagement of the glutes, engagement of the muscles along the front line of the body. Bring the hands underneath the buttocks, interlace the fingers, tuck the shoulder blades underneath the chest. Lift the hips with each inhale. With each exhale, navel draws to spine. Using our bridge pose to find that deep connection with the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly lower. I'm just going to windshield wipe the knees to right. Into a bit of a seagrass movement. Imagine the knees swaying in the ocean, on the ocean bed, with the seaweed swaying from side to side, moving with the natural flow of the ocean's tide. Maybe your arms can move with the knees. Beautiful. More, either side. Coming back to center, extend the legs out long. Feet are about hips width apart. Allow them to fall to the edges of the mat. Palms facing up as they rest beside the body. Gently tuck the shoulder blades underneath the chest. Chin draws away from the chest, encouraging the natural curve of the spine. Relax all the muscles in the face. Release the jaw. Let go of any tension in the brow. Give the tongue permission to fall away from the roof of the mouth. Focus on the breath. It's inhale and exhale, no different to the natural ebb and flow of the ocean's tide. or the rise and fall of the sun and the moon. With each inhale, ground down a little further into the earth. With each exhale, surrender, accepting the support from Mother Earth, letting go. Give yourself permission to release. Become aware of your breath. The inhale and the exhale, similar to the movement of the ebb and flow of the ocean's tide. If you have a few spare moments up your sleeve, I encourage you to pause the video and remain here in Shavasana for as long as you need or like. Otherwise, let's begin to find some movement in our fingers and our toes. Slowly move the head and neck from side to side. And when you're ready, roll to your most comfortable side and become the observer. And slowly rise now to a comfortable seat. Eyes can remain closed. Find that connection with the earth. Really ground down through the seat. Notice where the feet and the ankles touch the earth, the thighs. Maybe you bring the palms to meet the earth or the fingertips as well. Just really ground down, sending your energy into the earth and receiving her energy in return. Breathing in, sweep the arms out and up. Drink in the energy of this practice and just cup that energy in the palms of your hands as you bring them to meet at heart center. Thumbs find that connection with the heart space. Create a sense of deep gratitude here for your body, for your mind, and for your breath. And know that at any moment you can use the breath to help you release and let go of any overwhelm. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for your practice, and thank you for allowing me to guide you through your flow. I hope this grounding practice helped you find a little bit of release and find that little bit of grounding so that you can come back and find your own center And really remember that anything that you're experiencing right now, any overwhelm or burnout, can be assisted with the breath, can definitely be assisted with movement of the body, and finding that moment to remember that nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary. So whatever you're experiencing, it's not here forever. Keep making magic in this world from your space at your own pace, because it is exactly what the world needs. Namaste.